Good morning, and good morning, my brothers, and good morning, my sisters. I got something to tell someone who's in need. You got a big need. You got something that you need God to do, but it seems like it's not going to happen. You know what the scripture says? Well, God will supply all of our needs according to his riches and glory. But for some reason, it's not happening. And it seems like the clock is ticking and time is running out. But I need to let you know to hang in there and keep trusting him, because help is on the way. Help is on the way. But what you must do at this place where you're about to give up, at this place where your faith is under attack, this is the place where you keep trusting. This is the place where you keep believing, because the place that you're at right now, you're at the place of your breakthrough, and you're at the place of your new dimension. And so to see the thing about it, at the end, when we go through tests, we go through trials and tribulations, at the end of the test is when everything is worse. At the end of the test, that's when the worst situation will happen, and all kind of stuff will break out in every direction. But at this place, you need to recognize you're at the place of your breakthrough. You're at the doorway. You need to realize that, because even Jesus, at the last place, at the last place for Gethsemane, before he went to the cross, in that final hour, he received, and he had the weight of the world upon him. And even he was prayed and told the Father, if he would, let this cup pass from me. But nevertheless, not my will, but your will be done. And so you must have this particular posture, and you must have this particular position. Even though it hadn't come yet, even though God hadn't moved yet, that don't mean he's not going to move. See, because at the place where you want to move is the place where God is going to move. And so the thing that you must do is stand still. Keep your faith. Don't let the enemy use fear to paralyze you, your faith. Because you have the power. But when you become afraid and walk in fear, that's when fear and the enemy can take your power. Don't let the enemy take your power, but walk in faith. The scriptures tell us to fight the good fight of faith. There's a good fight, because there's a reward that's coming for the faith at the end of your faith. And the thing that you need to know, faith is not popular, and faith doesn't feel good. But faith will get you to fulfill the promise that God has spoken to you. See, because the scripture said that the vision is for an appointed time, and the end is going to speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait on it. What God spoke to you, what God said to you, it's going to happen. But you must wait it out and allow him to work. Don't do the work. Don't try to fix it. God don't need your help. God just needs your obedience. God don't need your help. He needs your obedience. He said just obey. If you be willing and obedient, you'll eat of the good of the land. That's all he wants. He just wants your obedience. He wants your obedience. He don't need your help, but he wants your obedience. And that obedience comes through faith and saying, God, I trust you. Because the moment that you doubt him, you're saying, God, I don't trust you. See, but faith moves God. Matter of fact, the scripture says it's impossible to please God without faith. And so when you have faith, then you're in the face of God. You're talking to God, and God is talking for you. And so hold on to your faith and don't look at your circumstances. And God is going to cause the thing that you're hoping for to come to pass for such a time as this. Hear me.